Alright, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of PC Building Simulator. Okay, it's been a couple days since I've recorded a video, and mainly because I said I wasn't going to jump back into this until I got a job asking for custom water cooling. And we unlocked custom water cooling at level 16, and I am now at level 20, and it has taken me a ton of jobs. I'll have to go back and watch the video and see where exactly we left off in terms of what date, but in the game it's June 21st. And I have $19,000. You're like, wow, Matt, you were close to $30,000. Well, I also own 51%, I don't know if it says there, but I own 51% of the business now. So the business is primarily ours. We are the majority owner of our own company here. I got a computer here, $1,300 so far on PC Bay. It's worth $2,200, so we'll see how that one goes. Okay. Now, I have a couple jobs here. Let's go ahead and the first thing we're gonna do here is I accepted a job here for for this build here. So it's Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft. So let's go ahead and I think that's the recommended specs. Yeah, let's go ahead and just build a very simple one here. 1400 AMD. This is an AM4 chipset. Let's go ahead and that's fine. Just pick that one. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. 3200. Let's do 8 gigabytes. Where's our gold one? Yeah, we like the gold. GTX 960. Okay, this one doesn't take much at all. We could put dual cards in this one. Oh wait, let's go back and look at what was our... Yeah, Crossfire Slide. That's the one we got. We got the B450, right? Yeah. Okay. Storage. I'm not sure if this... Some of these M.2 drives won't go on some of these boards, so I'm going to go ahead and... we'll go ahead and try it. We got some backups if we need to. If need to, we'll go ahead and put that one on its backup. Alright, Cooler Masters, or let's see, let's go ahead and put in the Silverstone. This one right here is a nice one. And case, I've been really liking this Obsidian, this one right here, the $160 full case. Okay, so that keeps us under $2,000. Perfect. Alright, that's the overclock. So that's the custom PC. Let's see here. Labor. Nope, we don't do jobs for under $300. Reject. Okay, here we go. So this one here. Couple things we're looking at here. He wants us to install custom water cooling for, or she. I'm sorry, it's a gal. They want us to install custom water cooling for the CPU. They want to overclock the CPU to 5,000 megahertz, and they need it in 12 days. So they're only giving us a $700 budget to do this. Okay, so they have an i7 8700K. So this one's already at 4,700. So we need to pick up 300 megahertz to overclock this puppy. Okay. It's a little dusty, so we're going to have to clean it up here a little bit. Okay, so what we need to do... We need to go to the custom water cooling shop. Okay, so we... Alright. So, from what I understood, we need a radiator, we need a reservoir, and then this is what we put on the CPU instead of this is what the liquid goes into the CPU block. And we're not using a water cooler card, they just want the CPU. We have flexible pipe. I was looking at this. I was looking this up when they said that it's easier to do rigid pipe than flexible. So we're gonna go ahead and buy rigid pipe. Connectors. Let's see. I own copper connectors. These look like all different colors. Let's. I don't know. Let's buy these black ones, I guess. I have no idea. I have no idea what that... Coolant. Let's see, it looks like we own all these coolants. Okay. Alright. Let's see what kind of... Alright, so they have the NZXT case. So that one's kind of mid-size. We only need one of these, right? Because you need one per device. But if we're going to overclock this by 300 megahertz, we're going to need some better CFM here. So let's sort it by descending. Let's see. Actually, let's sort it by airflow. Let's see who the... Okay, so these are both $300. So those are huge. I don't know if we have room in the case for those. So let's do it by 100. Okay, so I think we need one of these options here. So these are all 200. These are 230 for 110, then 130. Let's go ahead and buy 280. So we Alpha Cooler. Does she care what brand it is? She does not. Let's go ahead and stick. Let's stick with the EKWB Cool Stream. All right, so let's do this one. Okay, that I don't think that. Those two are what I'm paying. So this is the only thing that's going in there so far. So that's... Alright, so it's $280 and I have $700. Okay, so I also need a CPU block. This is an Intel chip. Oh, those are $300. Let's get one of these smaller ones, or one of these cheaper ones. Let's buy the blue one. That looks nice. And a reservoir. I guess we'll buy this one, the $220 one. I hope that's the right thing. Alright, so we've got the radiator, the CPU block, and the reservoir, and we're buying some rigid pipe. So what I had read about this, when I was studying up on this the other day, was that the rigid pipe is actually easier to maneuver. You can actually grab it at different points. I was watching a YouTube video on it. Now let's go ahead and buy this. Let's go ahead and buy our stuff here too. Too bad those are two different orders, so I gotta pay shipping on both. Alright, let's go ahead and end the day. Oh, we're getting a broken PC tomorrow. Maybe we'll get a couple other jobs. Maybe we'll get a job with a graphics overclocking, not overclocking, but a custom cooling on a graphics card as well. I'll turn the ceiling fan on here. It's getting a little toasty in this room. Alright, let's go ahead and put our stuff in our inventory. That computer is doing well. Oh, that's the broken computer. Looks like the processor's broke. Okay. Well, we'll throw it in the cabinet for right now. That is right here. Tell you what, let's go ahead and build this computer first. And one of the things I did buy while I was leveling up, I spent $10,000 on the auto cable tool. And real quick, before we go too much further on this one... Oh crap, they wanted Corsair parts. Of course, did I buy any Corsair? Probably not. Yeah, they want new parts. Okay, storage. Huh. So does it really not fit in here? Weird. Very strange. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, I wonder if there's a... No, there's not. Power supply. Let's go ahead and buy this, have it delivered same day. Just gonna have to bite the bullet on that. Not something I typically like to. So that's what happens when you don't pay attention, like what I was doing there. Alright, CPU cooling. Let's go ahead and drop the Arctic freezer. Oops. Okay, missing cables. There we go. What I've been doing a lot is going into the BIOS before. I've been turning on the XMP. Because it just makes the computer faster. So you're taking advantage of the entire memory on the DIMM, on the memory DIMM, as opposed to just going for 2/3 the speed. Alright, this one's ready to go. Let's go ahead and collect our money. Let's see what they do. Yeah, no, nothing. Alright, none of those new jobs have it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what they've got going on here. Oh, this is a dirty computer. Let's take this off. Let's take the front off. Let's just take it all off here. Just so we can see what's going on. And let's make sure they're not... Do they want any kind of cables? Okay, nope. Alright, so let's... First of all, let's blow all the dust out of it. You know what I said back a couple earlier videos, and some of the earlier ones I would say, let's blow all the air out. That's what I want to say. And every time I have to catch myself while I'm talking to make sure I don't say that. That's the wrong thing to say. Whoa. Oh, dang it. Okay. Alright, first things first, we need to take this thing off. And we need to apply thermal paste back to the processor. Okay. Where is our... Where's our cables? PC parts, maybe? Oh, right here, staring me in the face. Right there. Okay. Okay, here's the radiator. So let's put it... We can't put it there because the hard drive's in the way. We could move the hard drive. Oh, we can go up here. Here we go. That's perfect. Okay. Now we need to put the reservoir. Guess it goes right here. Okay. And now we need the CPU block. Alright. Missing pipe. Pipe. Alright, so we want our rigid pipe. Okay. Alright, so let's figure out how we're gonna do this. So the reservoir of liquid is right here. Okay. So it wants me to connect from. So all these options are here to move pipe. So hold on, what makes the most sense? Do we pump the liquid to the processor and then cool it off and send it back here and then pump it back? Or do we go from the storage tank, cool it off? Yeah, we would want to send cooled water to the processor, and then it's going to turn warm because it's cooling off something hot, and then it's lukewarm at this point, and then it goes back to here, and then it cycles back to the radiator to get cooled off. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want it to go from the pump to the coolant, or to the radiator to the processor. We want it. Okay. All right. Well, which one is? Hold on. There's something written on there. I believe that left one says out. It's really hard to see because it's all black, but it's some white lettering. I wonder if I could see it better if I turn the lights off, because it's kind of glowing a little bit. Nope, that was dumb, Matt. I don't know why you would think that. Yeah, okay, I move it to the side here. That definitely says in. So that's the intake. Okay, so it goes out the left side. All right, that's cool. All right. So we go here. I'm going to guess since the out is on the left. Does it go in here? Rigid tubing can be bent in any shape you would like to create sweet looking PCs. In this mode, you can click on the pipe to add and edit the bends and pipe. Note the direction you move depends on the angle you are viewing the PC at. Okay, so I think that's going to be in the way of that intake. So can we... do that? Maybe straighten it up just a little bit. Oh, look, that looks fine. Accept. And then let's go from here to here. Then here to here. Right? Empty loop. Where is my loop empty? Is that the circuit? The circuit is empty? What does that mean? Empty loop. What does empty loop mean? Oh, I bet you that's because it doesn't have any coolant in it. How do we get coolant in there? Let's go back over here. Let's go to our coolant. Guess we just pick one. Let's do this one. Fill a reservoir. Oh. All right, so it's going out there. Very cool. All right. let's just add a couple more fans in here. Why not? Not going to hurt anything. Alright, let's put our dust filter on. Let's put our front panel back on. Let's put this panel on. Let's put our top panel back on. And our side panel on. Ready to boot. Okay. Alright, so we're going to need to install OCT, I believe. Oh wait, we gotta... No, this is the CPU. We have to do this in the BIOS. Alright, we need to go to 5,000. So let's take this up to 1.5. $107. What if we put this to... What if we just did the ratio to that? Then it's right where we need it. I think that's a lot. I think that's a better... That way our base clock stays the same. Let's go ahead and apply the changes and... Okay, we're green on everything, but I want to make sure this works. Let's install OCCT. I don't think we need to run 3 anymore. I think we just need to do OCCT to make sure. I'm not sure what we're going to do if we don't make it. Alright, we're 106% overclocked. A clock interval was not received on a secondary processor within the allotted time interval. Okay. I don't think it liked that. Alright, so let's take this back down to 0.7. Let's take this back up here and do this. Maybe the clock has to stay the same. Oh. Man, it's not even getting hot. Something is definitely... Let's see if we can look up this error. Let's see if we can figure this out, because I'm not sure what else to do. A clock interval or interrupt. Let's see what we can find out here. Oh, I didn't even bother to check my power supply. Okay, let's turn the computer off. What kind of power supply am I using? Oh, a Sheen King 400. No wonder. Okay, I was about ready to throw my hands up and say, what's going on? This thing is not big enough. We have 11 days. Let's see if we have... Hold on. well, first of all, let's see if this guy wants. Yeah, nice shiny new components. Okay. Let's see if we've got any power supply. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. I have to use this power supply? It's not big enough. Let's see. CPU doesn't have enough voltage. It doesn't have enough voltage, or the frequency was set too high. Alright. Let's see if we can get a few little more volts out of it this time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's what it took. It took to 1.6. So that, wow. Okay, so that little tooltip thing in there was telling me not to go above 1.5, but I took it to 1.6 and it stabilized it, gave it more voltage, and we did not get a blue screen of death. Okay, we're stable. Core is stable. Incomplete case. What? Oh, I forgot to put the mount back on. Okay. Yes, 5 stars. You're right. All right, that was okay. We just needed to go up one little tiny bit. All right, that was a little harrowing, but we got it. No, we don't do jobs for $183. Reject. Can I build you a PC? I don't know. What's this one? 350. Let's reject that one. Discard that. Okay, we'll do this one. Adobe Premiere Pro CC recommended specs. We need a good Intel build with 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, 3 days, $2,500. All right, let's do this one real quick. Intel build. So let's wait. She wants G-Skill. Or yeah, she wants G-Skill. All right, Intel. I'm gonna do this one, Coffee Lake. We'll just do this one here. Coffee Lake. We'll do this one right here. 4,000. Need 16, so we'll do G-Skill. 1, 2. Graphics cards, we need a 970, which means we're going to do a 1070. This one here. Storage. Deliver everything tomorrow. Okay. One more day left on that. It's at 17:15. Let's go ahead and end the day. Come on. There you go. We'll be at 22:55. Okay. Let's grab our tag here. All they wanted was G-Skill. Motherboard. Okay, cabling. Let's do something neat. Let's do pink. We haven't done pink in a while. Alright, CPU, we want this one. Let's go ahead and open up the memory. Slots are waiting. Close that back up. Make sure we put our thermal paste on. Let's put our memory DIMMs in. Our G-Skill. Alright, storage. I'm going to put 2 hard drives on there because we can. Graphics card. CPU cooling. And power supply. Incomplete case. PCI lock. That buddy right there. We're $170 under budget. Let's go ahead and install our OS. Okay. Alright, Jane Austen, or J. Austen. Collect. And then let's go over here to PC Bay. Let's see, Corsair Dominator 8. Yeah, we'll buy that stick. Nope, that's a good computer. We don't want that one. We buy old ones. That's a good price, but I'm not going to. Okay, $22.55. All right, collect auction. All right, we're doing well. Let's discard that. Let's pay our rent. All right, let's see if there's anything else here. Any other custom build? Oh, that's $647 in labor. 3D Mark score, overclock the CPU. Oh, that'll be a simple one. We'll do that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. It's $484. $225. Nope. Reject. Sorry. We don't work for that cheap. I do hope that in the sequel they let you set how much you want to do certain jobs for. Or maybe there's a range, or maybe there's a template. I don't know. I like a little more options over that. I mean, I don't like how the customer is coming to me and saying, I'm going to give you $484 in labor, or I'm going to give you $175 in labor. That's not up to the customer to decide that. That's up to the person doing the work. Alright, so we got 2 new builds here. Bush Flight Simulator. We'll do this one. We'll do these 2 builds. We'll get them done. We'll see if there's any more jobs. If there's not, well, I don't know. I'd like to do one with water cooling for the graphics card too. Recommended specs. They want Seagate. Of course they do, because that sucks. Alright, so this is a beast right here. i7-7700K. Whoops. 700. Whoops. What in the world? Stop. 7700K. Ugh. Alright. That's a KB Lake board. Okay. KB Lake. Let's do this one right here. 3800 megahertz on the RAM speed. We don't have a 3800. Let's do 3600. What is... We need 16 gigs of memory. Seagate, that's right. Let's put 32 in. Graphics, we need a 1070. I don't think it matters which one. Well, yeah, we need 8. Let's do this one. Should have that other... Oh no, I put it in the other computer, that's right. Storage... Let's do this one right here. Oh, we have a cooling unit. Let's just go ahead and do this one. No, this one. So that's 6. We need a power supply. We'll just do the Sheen King 600 again. A case, just something simple. We'll do this one right here. Okay. All right, next one is this one here. Oh crap! This guy needed a Seagate drive, didn't he? There we go. So he wants Arctic. I think Arctic is only... Yeah, case fans and cooling units. Alright, so we'll buy another one of those. This is $2,000. That one was $2,500. $4,100. Alright. Let's go Intel. We want something a little lower. 7,700. Are there any 4,100s down? Oh, there's. Oh, we can do this one here. Yeah, we're getting a little lower now there. Okay, let's do this one. Another KB Lake board. We're just going to put one stick of memory in. Let's put in a... Yeah, let's put this card in. Storage. We'll just put a Seagate 3 terabyte drive in. Okay. Delivered tomorrow. Hold on. Let's make sure I accepted those jobs. Okay, good. Alright, maybe we'll get another custom job today that we can start building or buying, and then we'll put it together the next day. If not, I'm going to go. We'll build these computers, and we'll go ahead and call it a day. Even though I'd like to show that on the video here. I put together this one last, so that one goes first. D stubs. That was the deep cool, yeah. D stubs. All right, D stubs. Did you have any? Just Arctic. Okay. Motherboard. Oh, we bought 2 of the same motherboards. That's fine. I think I only bought 1 stick of memory for this one. Yeah, just 1. Graphics card. We did put a big graphics card in it though. Alright. CPU cooling. Arctic. Storage. This is, we just had a regular Seagate drive. Okay, power supply. This was the FSP Hydro. Incomplete case. Everything else should be plugged in. Okay, oops. Okay, we'll have to run 3D Mark on this one. Shouldn't be that much of a problem though. Alright, that's rebooting. Let's go grab this case, put it over here. Okay, this one they just needed Seagate because they didn't care what color the cables are either. All right, let's go ahead and put our drive in first. Okay. Alright, graphics card. It's the Zotac Mini. CPU, we're putting the i7 7700K in. Memory. What did we buy for memory for this thing? Oh yeah, HyperX Fury. This is good memory right here. Alright, cooling, we put in just the Arctic Alpine. And then power supply. It's right there. What do we get over here? 58, 57. Yep, that blows 4188 out of the water. Okay. Collect. 5 stars. Discard. Collect. 5 stars. Woohoo! Alright, let's see here. What do we got? New PC and bits. No, no, we don't care. Don't care. Diagnose and fix. New build. Diagnose and fix. Alright, so didn't get another custom cooling job like we wanted. Let's go ahead and check out PC Bay. Oh, we don't know. We don't want to buy that. 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 Okay. Well, stink. Let's check our graphics cards and see where we're at. Let's see if we have any 1080s in here. We don't. Do we have any 1070s? Only one 1070. Do we have a 1060s? One 1060. We got a bunch of Radeon garbage. Oh, that's a card I don't like. Yeah, we just don't have a ton of extra cards on hand right now. This one's not. Well, no, that was not worth anything. All these old MSI cards are just pointless. Okay. Well, what kind of processors do we have to build with? Nothing much there. i5 7500 is not too bad. The frequency is a little low. This one's a good one here, the Ryzen 7. Okay, so we have, and the 1600, we have two 1600Xs. Alright, so we got some good AMD processors to build some custom PCs out of. And we've got a Coffee Lake. We have two Coffee Lake processors that are over 4,000 megahertz. So we got a couple Intel and a couple AMDs that are decent. But we don't have any graphics cards, extra graphic cards on hand to do a dual card system that drives up the money on PCB. So, all right. I wonder, should we have $23,000? I suppose we could go ahead and just try to buy something new and just build it for the heck of it. I'll tell you what. No, I tell you, I think this is gonna be the last one. So I've kicked around the idea of making a kind of a tips and tricks video, and I know there's quite a bit left. I think at level 30 everything else unlocks, or at least the majority of the stuff. So I know that there's other processors. I know there's the 2066 chipset that I haven't unlocked for the Intel chips yet, and I believe there's another, like the TR4 for the for AMD, which means there's all new motherboards out there as well. So I don't know. I'm kind of at the point now where I got to experience the custom water cooling thing. It's interesting. I think I've pretty much got everything in the game in terms of like figuring out how do things work. I've gotten, each video has about, anywhere from 20 to 40 views, a handful of likes. No one has commented on these videos yet. I've gotten 2 subscribers from them, so that's good. Of course, I also lost a subscriber too, so maybe they accidentally clicked on my name, or maybe I made somebody mad, which is entirely possible. So, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. A little short. I say a little shorter. It's closing out at 50 minutes, and of course, a couple of my videos here are 2 hours. So I do want to thank you for watching my handful of videos here on PC Building Simulator. Unless there's a demand, or unless I hear someone write in the comments and say, hey, can you show a few more videos, or hey, I have a question on this, feel free to send those in, and I will do what I can to help out. I'm not the expert at this game yet, but I think I've gotten a pretty good hand on it, on how it works. And of course, having a background in computers, and having done it a long time ago, I have a working knowledge of how things are put together. I used to build computers on my own. Very simple computers, nothing too major. Like I said, the one time I tried to do a custom water cooling build, I really did a poor job, and the computer suffered because of it. So, after it was at that point I started just buying pre-built systems. After that, so kind of lost my confidence in it. But I will say this game does give me some. It does scratch that itch to think, could I do this in real life? And I know this is a game, and it's not 100% realistic, but there's enough here that you could at least, I guess, have the groundwork of what you need to do. There's obviously more to it than that. You just can't. Things don't install that quickly. There's no auto screw tool, so you still have to know where to plug the cables in the right way. So, yeah, it's been a fun series to do. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last one, but if you want to see more, please let me know, and I'll be happy to make more, and maybe we'll just chat, and I'll keep building some computers. So, without further ado, my next video, I am going to get back into Rise of the Tomb Raider. I did put that on hold while I finished doing this. I really only focus at one thing at a time. So the next couple videos will be Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then I haven't decided what I'm going to do next. I have Red Dead Redemption 2. Everyone has said how an amazing game that is. I still want to get back in The Witcher 3 and finish that. I have 3 videos on that. I was doing a blind playthrough, and I basically stopped because I just got so involved in playing Gwent that I stopped playing the game, and I'm not really sure where I uninstalled the computer, or uninstalled the game and move forward. So I may get back into Witcher 3 and pick that up again. Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously something I want to play. I've never played that before, but it's interesting. I'm trying to also figure out, what do I do for my PlayStation 5 games? I'm just finishing up my second playthrough on Horizon Forbidden West. I would like to stream that one as well, like I did Horizon Zero Dawn on here. Obviously, it wouldn't be a blind playthrough because I've played it already, and I love Forbidden West. But I also have a lot of games on with PlayStation Plus. As long as I have access to PlayStation Plus, I have a lot of games that I can play that I haven't played before, including the Uncharted series. So I'm considering doing an entire blind playthrough of Uncharted 1 through 4, which would take a lot of time. But I've never done that before. So I actually have the first 3 games on disc. I bought that special edition when it came out several years back. And I say blind playthrough. I played the first game through, I don't know, probably a couple hours. But I don't remember. The only thing I remember about it was like climbing alongside this building, shooting guys with a machine gun. That's the only thing I remember. And then there was a plane, I guess, that was crashed, and I was having to jump all around it, something like that. That's the only thing I remember from the first Uncharted game, and I never played 2 or 3, and obviously not 4. So that might be an option too. I have all the Batman games on both the PlayStation Network and the PC. I'm gonna say the Batman. I'm talking about the Arkham series. I have played one of the games I started on the PlayStation. One of them I started on the PC. I just can't get into them. I'm not big into brawler games. I like the Batman movies, but he's not my favorite character. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what else comes out there. But again, if there's a game that you're like, hey, I really think you should check out this. I think you would like this. I like turn-based strategy games. I like simulation games like this. I like games with incredible stories that are like open world RPG type games. But if there's a game you're like, hey, I think you would like to play this, and hey, I would consider watching your channel, then just let me know. So I'm not making any money off this YouTube stuff. That's not really my intention. Maybe someday, but I'm kind of old and out of the game. YouTube, the streaming things is for the younger generation, in my opinion. They're the ones who kind of hit their stride, even though some of the guys I follow are my age. So like Oxhorn, who has like 1.6 million subscribers, but he's been doing it for a lot longer too. So you gotta start somewhere. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.